trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. Won't hardly take his tinned fish and biscuits.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Ethan Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk 'em down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
What? Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face into two, so we can't see him.
He's
watch
cut
it.
our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below deck.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Secure the hatch.
Nathan. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Okay, if all of you don't know, I want to spoil something. Hate them as a Templar. So we're playing as a Templar right now, so right now we're fighting Mills, who is an assassin. So, and it's been a while since I've done this. What? I can't parry? Oh wow, they made it harder. Nice. Kratos with just one hit. I like the fact that they made him harder to do.
Stay below deck.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
I will.
All right. All right.
She's your bone. This is your bone. No. No. Oh. Wow. That made Mills harder to fight. That is so bullshit. Yeah, it makes sense he is fighting an assassin.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
So, right now what we gotta do is tie these up. You know, you'd be a master sailor. Even though Hatham's not really known for sailing. Well, he should be. Really, he should be. His dad's a pirate. His dad was a pirate. He was also an assassin. Yeah. His dad must have taught him something. Yeah, his dad taught him stuff. Ain't no way. There should be a safe at night. There's this one. Sailing through the storm is pretty hardcore for a ship like this. It's hard. Some fights.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! Jade! To the mainmast with you!
Take the foremast, it says we're on up, boys. There's James. Yeah. Hatham's a nice guy sometimes. Alright, we got 35 seconds. Let's go. Come on, Hatham. Oh, they're shorting the jump.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Day 72 days across the Atlantic. They make you go, say make you go insane. But, you know, for a normal ship, for the Pilgrim's ship, it really took them 104 because they didn't know where they were going and they kept getting turned around and like swerving. This one was a straight shot. Now, when you hear birds like seagulls, you know that you're near land. Like I'm saying that I'm a history geek. Right? I'm going through history here with this game. I love this game. I love the fact that the Assassin's Creed games are always like, you know, they're gaming creeds. They're fun.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
The crow's nest. The crow's nest is a very important place for ships. Crow's nests are where usually sharpshooters are, or actually just lookouts, really. Because it goes above the clouds, really. It goes above the fog you can see. Now, they made the crow's nest really hard to get to because of the fact that only certain people should be able to climb this high. Now, you see us, we were trained by, our father was an assassin. And we were trained by our father to do stuff and this stuff, but we sold our father out. So, right now we're playing as Haytham Kenway, which is the son of Edward Kenway, who's then later on we'll play as Connor Kenway, who's basically Haytham's son. And Haytham, it goes Assassin Templar Assassin. So welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. One of my favorite ones, and because I love the Revolutionary War. It's just very, very important to me. And Journey to the New World, this is Haytham's time. Where we're at right now is that we are during the French-Indian War, which is an American history thing. We acquired $2,000 for that, guys. Yeah, $2,000, 2,000 pounds. Yeah, we go by pounds here right now at the moment until we set America free. This is basically. We start in the French and Indian War, but it's not really that long. Then the entire rest of the game should all. And that's my favorite part in American history is American Revolution. That's why I'm able to tell you this stuff. I'll start playing. That is Charles Lee. Actually, if you actually go into the Declaration of Independence, you actually see his name. You actually see Charles Lee. Charles Lee was a real person.
One and the same. Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes?
How with it?
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Okay, so you see, those are what we call redcoats. Now, at the moment, they're not bad people, but you can kill them, knock them out, you can punch them if you want. But because really, you see on the minimap, they're red targets, and that's all redcoat stuff, and it's very fun.
Who knows what opportunities you might.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Okay, so right now we are going to... Okay, we can just go to the world map. See this map? Yeah. We're going right here, which is our destination. This is us, Haytham. Now we're going to the general store. Why are we going to the general store, you may ask? We're buying a sword and a gun. Because we're going to need it. Later on, we're going to need them. And this is where we meet, a very special person, really. These are the horses we use. We're going to meet, I believe so, Benjamin Franklin.
This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
Yeah.
What's happened?
I was wrong.
Everybody knows who Benjamin Franklin is. He's one of our founding fathers. Even though he was not a president, he was really one of the most iconic people in the Revolutionary War. American Revolution. The Revolutionary War, as we call it. He really...
Must be new to Boston.
He's new here.
Still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, I'm just walking through the gameplay. I'm not going to do much side missions unless I have a little bit of time. I may do side missions off screen, but I have really want to take the time to really do this. It's going to be a great game. Now, as you see, I'm usually playing with other people, but I'm not because this is a solo game. And right now, we are buying a sword and a pistol. Now, right now, we only have enough to buy an armor sword. Yep. It's just fine with me, And then, you go to fire, you buy a flintlock pistol. Flintlocks, very hard to find these days because we have all automatics, we have semi-autos, we have automatics, we have bolts. Now, but flintlocks are ones that you have fire induced with it, with powder and stuff like that. It's so much fun. Now, people are probably wondering. People are probably wondering. You know, with that, okay. And really, people wonder how many famous people are going to be meeting here. Like, we're going to be meeting people who signed the Declaration of Independence, like James Adams, Samuel Good, Samuel something, I don't remember his name. We're going to meet John Adams, we're going to meet Paul Revere, George Washington. We're going to meet a lot of iconic people. And this one specifically.
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits
William Johnson.
Yeah,
we're going to be killing a lot of people too.
He saw the orders marked and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Yeah. Now, as you see, this is really beautiful game. If you play the Xbox 360 one like I did, you'll notice that this has been really amped up. Like, all this massive detail has not been really here. Like the food, it was just really just boxes. This is the green dragon, and this is where we're supposed to stop. You know, yeah, I did. Sequence 2? Yeah, we're on Sequence 2. Sequence 1 is usually till the... Hey, two weapons in the shop. Hang your sword. Wow, it actually tells me it's the weapons in the shop now. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's new. That's very new.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Privacy. Yeah, it's privacy. Back then they pronounced it privacy because they really try to... It's proper. Privacy, you know, it's very, very proper. If you go to England nowadays, people will probably still say it like that. Other than, you know, we have a lot of things to do. Yeah, I know it's boring gameplay right now. It's just really just walking around, doing little stuff. I'll hopefully soon see stuff. I'm going to leave the animals to read it. I don't really care about the emails. William Johnson. William Johnson right now, boys.
William Johnson.
Oh, shut up.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here.
I see, like, Haytham doesn't seem like an assassin. Like, assassins are known for wearing...
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Assassins are wearing being hoods, you know. Assassins have hoods. They have hoods. Now, we can follow Charles Lee after we want to, but we can, you know... It would just... I think it would just teleport us right to Thomas Hickey. I really do. I think he should. Yeah, well, okay. He's right there. That's Thomas Hickey. Now, Thomas Hickey, really a man who was really into counterfeit. You know, counterfeit money. It's like, that's what his job was in the region. But really, he was a pain in the ass. Either way. And he's an asshole. He's a really, really asshole.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. About the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
One shot. Oh, bam. Ooh, damn. Yeah, flintlocks. I gotta reload every single time. It's very fun, though. Position. You need to be here. Now this is gonna be fun. Watch this. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Really, you guys can. Favorite war, man.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now? We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
You see, I am a master at this shit.
On with the show then.
How many people have I killed? But just one shot.
Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all.
Huh.
Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's...
Oh yeah, we can loot.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
You know, really.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Don't know who we are.
This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
Yeah, we can loot people. Yeah, let's go. People say, how would they know? I'm like, the people who hired them were assassins. Dun dun dun. They were major assassins.
Don't
Let's
let
go.
go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rebel.
Thomas! Over there! Deal with them!
How'd you... No, just killed 3.
Them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
See, he's a big person.
In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something. Aw, why's you always got to go and spore the spore?
Yeah. Our Templar flock is really overgrown. Now, people may ask, oh, when do you start playing as Connor? Like, after we find the precursor site, we really actually can't get in because the key we have is not the right key. Desmond had the right key, it was the Apple even. Damn, man, they made these guys stronger. What the fuck? I shot him in the head. I'm not close enough. Okay, yeah, put my pistols where we have much range. Sad as fuck. Makes me useless.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
It's me. He's really scared of me. Because right now, I'm probably gonna be until Shay Cormac. I am literally the only Templar who's trained like an assassin because of my padre. Let's go. Kind of missed. No. You're dying. Oh, I actually can't finish it. Yeah, let's do it. Ha! And you are not Right to the marker. Okay.
Boy, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
You don't really keep at his side. Wow, man, it's gonna be a long stream.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kinley. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Johnson's errand, yay! Who's next? People are gonna be asking me this. Who's next? I'm like, you think the Khan's gonna kill 1, 2, 3? Yeah, no, try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it ain't gonna be just 4. Sadly. Which could be. 0, okay. What's up?
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maps and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I've an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Benjamin Church. Really not known in American religion. You really don't learn about him. But if you go as deep as me, because my mom made me really into... My dad was a big Revolutionary War fan, but my mom was a big Civil War. So I know a lot about these wars. This one, I know more. Benjamin Church is he's a tinkerer, but also he was a known doctor during the Revolutionary War. But he was really not known. As you see, we teleport for magic. But this is Benjamin Church's house. He's the surgeon, as you can tell.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
He doesn't say shit.
Seems like they're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Oh. Charles getting some teaching on. It's really not that hard. To eavesdrop? Oh no, it's not that hard at all. It's very fun. You see we're here. Yeah, we just go.
you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
See, now they're just going to teach you how to eavesdrop. Now, the yellow markers, they're suspicious. If it lets me move. Okay, there we go. We just move here. Because we blend in.
From one who aims to be a surgeon. Likely, he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those in the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
Higher ground? Yes, now we finally get to see Haytham's parkour. That's not higher ground, Haytham. There you go. You get to learn a lot of stuff, and you get to learn new abilities and stuff. Now, really, Haytham doesn't really get that chance. How many people are going to ask me, and I won't keep saying, if people ask me, how many sequels did you play as Haytham? I think it's 3. You play the first sequence one time, you play the second sequence one time. I think it's 3 when you fall in love with a... you'll see later. Now, I've been playing these kind of games for I don't know how long now, and it really has set my eyes on history of what really went down. Even though there's some historical fiction, like the assassins and stuff, but really, because I'm a god and everything. I think this is when we're going to do our first leap of faith with Haytham. It's a very important thing with the Violet Eagles would be where the leap of faith is over. There we go, we're going to synchronize. It's different with Haytham Kong, they stand up fully. Whoa, like in Altair, you didn't stand up, you just crushed. It's time to...
One of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
I've been playing this game for a while. Now there is one that moves. This one's easy.
I'm all surprised, but they all plead ignorance. Bugger that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats right off them and I'll not deign to grovel. Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
These people, they deserve to die. Come on. They're villains. Come on. Everybody knows. That it's bullshit what's going on. Where the compensation's at. And show up on screen. There's one. I think this one's the moving one. Or is this the one I have to say on a bunch?
And they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
This one's hard.
So he says to church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. You don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call, that.
Hey. Completely leaves
See,
the water.
Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Come on, fucking Charles.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Thank you. Key would be... Shit. I know, I butchered that one. Hey, come on, you want to see people die.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I take his hands, put an end to his surgery. Maybe I take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I take his cock, put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
Just a quick little swipe and no more rules. How's that sound, Mr. Church?
At least I'll be spared more of your needs. Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Now we have Benjamin Church. Series fan. William Johnson. Charles Lee. Benjamin Church. Thomas Hickey. Hatham Kenway. Oh, you wanna fight me, bro? All y'all on there. Let's go, all of y'all. You don't push me. They pushed me. You pushed me. Just it was nothing.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.